Welcome everybody, Fulcha. I just wanted to show you what I was doing in the north garden today and the south. I'm going to try to pause this because I keep messing it up. Every time I pause it, it stops. But anyway, I've been a little bit busy. We're starting to get our first little feelings of spring in the air here in southeast Pennsylvania. So it definitely felt good. This week it's going to be up in the 60s, so I thought I would come out and do some work. But anyway, I was just picking up leaves. I have all these leaves there saved to mix in with soil in my planting. So I have a couple containers of leaves. I also have some leaves in here. So I got a couple containers of leaves. Also, I got a new rose bush. Okay, so I planted her in here too. And her name is Zephyrine Druin. Okay. And this is an old heirloom rose. Old European rose. And I put it in here, and I think it's going to do well. I put it up here because it's a climber. So I wanted to climb up this pole here. So that's where I put her. And also Mario got me another clematis. And this is a clematis from England called Sarah Elizabeth. And it's an Everson clematis. So probably tomorrow or so I'll plant it into this pot here. I have the pot all ready for it. So I got some leaves and I'm mixing some soil into that as well. So that'll be nice. Now I did up pot the Warszawska clematis here. I up potted that. And what I do is I double pot it. So I have it in this, and then it's coming out the bottom. It's coming out the bottom and it's going into here. So it gives it extra coolness on the roots. Because clematis do not like hot roots. So you want the top to be bright sunlight on this variety, but the roots have to stay cool. Now this variety of clematis here, this is a shade clematis, so it will enjoy the shade. Again, it's called Sarah Elizabeth. It gets really beautiful pink, light pink, dusky pink. Okay, so it will stay in the shade, because if you put it in the full sun, then it will just bleach it. So this is pretty much what I've been doing out here in the front, the north garden. Not much has changed. My rowan is actually progressing with its little leaves. The buds are getting bigger, and I think probably this week they will definitely pop out a lot more as well because of the heat, the warmth. And of course in March it's always up and down with temperatures, but it's getting much better. So the plants can gradually take it. Right, so I'm going to try to pause this and see if I can go out back and continue it in the south garden. Again, this rose, my new rose, is called Zephyrine Druin. Okay? Very old heirloom. And I'm looking forward to that. And of course over here I have and the Zephyrine is supposed to be very fragrant. It's supposed to be very, very, very fragrant. But as you can see, she's still dormant. But she'll be popping out soon. And I always have this rose here is my one every year, you guys know already, which is Mario's got me the just the really red old-fashioned rose that has the amazing smell. Oh, and it is a beautiful rose. She's doing very good. I don't know if you can see her. Okay, I'm going to try to push pause and see if this works. And I'll continue it out back. I don't know if I have to push pause again when I get there or record, but we'll find out. But if I do have to end the film, then I shall see you again and make another video. Okay, let me try to pause this. Oh my goodness, I think I did it correctly. Okay, so what I had to do was I had to just push the pause button again, and it's continuing. Cool. As you can see, I'm getting decorated for Irish Heritage Month, which is March, and also getting decorated for my birthday. But anyway, let me take you out here to the South Garden to show you what I've been doing. Now, doing a lot of reading up, organizing, getting everything in rows. But let me show you here. This is my coral rose, which loves the really hot sun, so that's why I left it out the back here. But as you can see, I put a brand new layer of this year's homemade compost. So that's what I was doing also today. I was laying fresh compost on the top of all my, on top of many of my plants. Right here, I put some homemade compost on top of the fig tree. Now here's my compost here. Let me see. Okay. So it's just absolutely fantastic compost this year. So I've been taking this and putting it around. I put some in the bottom of my Killarney raspberries. I put some in my currants, my red currant bush. I put some good compost in my other Killarney raspberry. So yeah, that's what I'm starting to do. We're supposed to get a really good rain this Thursday. So this will be beneficial. All that rain will push all that in. I always layer a really high layer of compost and good soil on the tops like this. There's a new lemon peel that's in here, as you can see, from a lemon we might have had last week. It's still pretty fresh, but it'll decompose into the soil. So then what I did was I put everything into rows. I situated the rows up. So we're going to have my peppers and tomatoes in these here, peppers and tomatoes, and some peppers and tomatoes in that one as well. And then I have my Killarney raspberries here. I have my currants here, another Killarney, and then I have my fig tree here. And of course, I probably will have a couple more pots too, because I have quite a few pepper and tomato plants. So I'll definitely have to squeeze a few more in here. But okay, this is what I've been doing today, and it feels good to be able to get out and work in the soil and to start prepping for the growing season ahead. Slanka full. Bye, 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 bye.